Hello folks and welcome back to Medieval Total War. I am Conostep and this is going to be part 43 of my early campaign where I'm playing as Aragon. And in the last episode I did finish reconquering the territories, the island territories that I had lost during my civil war. And that leaves me with Cyprus left. Cyprus being not a province that I had, but that I want. And this is the last province that I want to conquer for like my actual own purposes, my own selfish purposes. I want to have this sort of Mediterranean presence here, and this is going to be my last personal goal. You know, it's not like a campaign or goal or anything, but I want it just to, you know, have my island collection complete. And thanks to the mercenaries that I bought to finish taking these islands quicker, I do have enough forces that can all jump on Cyprus right now. Now, it's a pretty ragtag group, as mercenaries are, and these forces here in Cyprus are all archers and crossbows and guns and cannons, and this could be a fun battle. They actually do have a 2-star general as well. Wow. Luckily, he doesn't have anything else that helps in battle. He would make a decent governor, though. It looks like, yeah, Jesus, he has a lot of acumen. Wow. Yeah, he should be a governor, but he's not. He's a general. He's a 2-star general, so nothing too crazy, but it's going to be just kind of getting through this hail of arrows. What is the terrain like here in Cyprus? It's going to be, yeah, hills, arid ground, inland, so they could have themselves on a nice hill to sit on and be able to shoot at me. So that, you know, it could be tough, but, you know, I have these mercenary armies, and that's what they're here for. They're here just to be thrown at the enemy. And this is all I want to do. I want to take Cyprus off of the Byzantines and then try to get a ceasefire with the Byzantines, because I do not want to continue to be at war with them. I do want to trade with them. Luckily, I am back in the positive now. I am making almost 3,000 florins per turn, and that's going to be okay for now. I would like to be able to get a trade or a ceasefire with the papacy, but they're being kind of pig-headed right now, which is unfortunate. They're not at war with anyone, are they? Yeah, just me. Yeah. That's kind of too bad. I was hoping that maybe someday they would go to war with the French just to kind of create issues for them and the French. And maybe then they would get a ceasefire with me. But I might actually have to kind of punch them in the face a little bit and kind of bully them and be like, hey, we're not going to be at war. So I might have to kind of like come up here and wreck their shit and, I don't know, create a little buffer zone and try to just threaten them. And maybe then we can get a ceasefire. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. Because I'm missing out on a lot of trade here, right? Like, I'm missing out on all of these provinces with ports that I can't trade with, and then the Byzantines as well. That would be some more money for me as well. So I want it. I want it. I want it all. So that's going to be that. I have been causing issues with, you know, obviously with the French for this entire campaign. They've been having a lot of issues dealing with population loyalty, and I don't know if I've caused any civil wars, but I have caused, you know, a faction reemergence down here with the Almohads, and I'm just going to continue to try to do that. They are having issues in some provinces. Yeah, like they're beneath 100% here in Anjou and a few others as well. Like, it's getting a little bit tricky for them to maintain this sort of control. Let's see, yeah, 67%, and they lost Scotland. Yeah, they're having some issues, and I don't know how much of a, you know, big long-term effect it's going to have, but it does seem to be kind of really thinning out their armies. They don't really have much on my borders, which is kind of comforting, at least down here. Down here, they have a sizable, I mean, it's a decent force, but mostly their concentration is over here in the Levant, where they're kind of, they are fighting the Egyptians, and they're really handing it to the Egyptians. The Egyptians haven't really been able to put up much of a fight, which is kind of too bad. I was hoping that there would be more of a resistance down here from the Egyptians, but that really has not been the case. So when the time comes, and yeah, I basically am just sort of preparing for the inevitable clash with the French at some point in this campaign. That's, I believe, going to be the culmination of this campaign, is this war between myself and the French, because although it does look like we're catching up, right? We're just 32 points beneath the French. There's only going to be a few counting periods left, I think. Yeah, the year's 1350, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4 more counting periods left before the campaign's over. So I don't think that's going to be enough time for me to really catch up to them on points. I mean, they're still making a fair bit. So am I. but I don't think I have quite enough time here. So I'm going to keep, gearing up as if I will be going to war. And because my income is in the positive, I can kind of go back to just training stuff again. I was taking a little bit of a break from that because I believe I was kind of in the negative there for a little while. But now I'm back in business, and so I can keep working on training stuff. I'm not training anything here in Navarre. My options are a little bit limited. I don't really have all of the buildings I would like to have here. So I am working on this town militia, which is the upgraded militia building. And this is going to allow me to train halberdiers. So that's going to be a decent armor-piercing anti-cavalry unit with decent armor themselves. So I would like to have a few of them. I mean, I can train them down here in Castile, but I want another province where I can train them as well. Just to kind of diversify things. Should I keep training? I feel like I have enough like Province Arblasters, honestly. But maybe I just keep doing that. Just because I should have, I should just, yeah. Let's just keep training. I feels bad not training anything. So let's do that. And let's just keep doing some housekeeping here. What else should I build? Demi-culverins? Yeah, having some cannons seems like a good idea. If I was doing cannons in Portugal, then maybe I can switch from them in Granada because I feel like there's better options. Like getting some Inquisitors back on the field again, I feel like would be really good at kind of messing with France. As well as spies. What can I get? So yeah, I can get +1 Valor spies here in Granada, and I feel like that'd be better than Demi-culverins. If I can get Demi-culverins here in Portugal, switch that over. And then Granada, just switch over to spies. Maybe Inquisitors at some point. Maybe. The nice thing about getting... So for each point of Valor for this spy, that's going to account for an extra... It's a percentage amount that they lower the population loyalty in a province. So, for example, like what do I have here in Toulouse? He is a Valor 0 spy. And Toulouse has a population loyalty of 153%. And for each, so if he was like a Valor 1 spy, it would be down to like 100. Is it 10% or 20%? I can't quite remember. But it would be down to either like 143 or 133, depending on, what the numbers are. So yes, having those like really nicely valored spies does make a difference, especially when it comes to these destabilizing type of missions here. So getting some good spies out and just replacing them, replacing this guy with a Valor 1, because unlike Shogun, where in Shogun the amount of shinobi you have is cumulative within a province, so you can just stack 6 or, 8, 10, 12, however many you want. Then you can really stack those effects and just kind of really cause instant rebellions everywhere you go, which is a little bit overpowered. You have to kind of like play with house rules and say you're not going to abuse that mechanic if you're really going to like not overuse it. But here in Medieval, they took that away, so which is a good move. Like it was a little bit too easy to do that in Shogun. And in here, they're going to make you work for it. So the effects are not cumulative, so it is important to try to find your best Valor spies to do this type of work. So what I can do then is find, so like I have a Valor 2 spy here in province, which is not bad, right? So I don't want to replace him. I think I should get I need to get a spy up here in Anjou, because they don't have a border for here, so I should be taking advantage of that. I must have had a spy get caught by someone's bodyguards or something. I know that I've been having my spies spy on enemy generals, or not, and we're not enemies yet. We're still friends. Oh wait, are we friends? No, we're not friends. Yeah, me and France are neutral right now. But ever since the war with the papacy, they chose the papacy, and I get it. I understand France, but yeah, I was using my spies to spy on enemy generals or France's generals. And if they just chase outside of a province, they can get caught by other border forts, unfortunately. But that's just kind of the reality of things. You have to keep replacing them, and that's how it goes. So, yeah, I've had a couple of spies here in Tyrolia and Switzerland as well, because there is no border forts here. And then pretty much the entire UK doesn't have border forts, so this is a perfect place to have spies. Looks like I need another one here in Wessex. Yeah, Wessex. And Ooh, Sweden doesn't... Yeah, but I haven't been able to get any spies to Sweden because the neighboring provinces do have border forts. So I've been having guys get stuck here and not being able to get there to Sweden. Same with, like, yeah, this place as well, Livonia. I have not been able to get my spies into Livonia because, again, the neighboring provinces are just kind of, too well protected, so... But it's worth checking out. Like, I can still get cracking on that and see if I can kind of sneak them through. Just because they have a border fort does not mean it's impossible. It just means it's harder. And that's another thing. Points of Valor does make that chance of a spy surviving higher. So if I can get Valor 1, Valor 2, Valor 3 spies, they have a higher chance of sneaking through these provinces with border forts in them. So, yeah, that's something to look at. And that's something, you know, if we can take away France's territories through rebellions, that can go a long way towards setting them back. Because, yeah, we're getting down to it here. We're just at about 102 turns left before this campaign is over. So, yeah, we're going to have to make sure we take it to the French at some point here coming up. I should get a building going here in Valencia. What's it going to be? So, I can train my nice big boats here. Yes, oh yeah, I'm getting my emissaries going. What do I already have built here? +1 Valor, and then +1 Valor for the spy. That's good. Getting a drinking den for the +2 Valor for my assassins would be a good idea. Let's see, getting... Master Foundry for a Culverin crew. I'm assuming that's probably the really good cannon, I think. Master Shipbuilder. Ooh, okay, so if I got the Master Foundry and then the Master Shipbuilder, then I could build my tier 4 boats, my Carracks. Oh, that'd be cool. Also, I can get, yeah, the body house. This is, yeah, nice. So I have my fortress, which is my top tier castle building built here in Valencia, so I can get some good stuff here, you know, like the +2 Valor for assassins with this building and spies with this building would be really good. And then, yeah, also getting some really nice artillery and really nice boats. These are all buildings I want to be getting with, in Valencia here. Is there anything else I really care about? Not really. What do I prioritize, though? I'm so tempted to prioritize spies, just because that's kind of been my thing, is like trying to destabilize France. But... yeah, that's the other thing, though, is that I just feel like my navy is strong enough. Like the tier 4 boats obviously would be cool to have at some point, but I don't think that's what I need to be prioritizing right now. Same with cannons. I probably don't need to prioritize them as well. So yeah, let's get this body house, let's get this drinking den, and then we can go from there. Should I build any or train anything here in Sardinia? I don't think so. This is just going to be a Valor 0 spy or assassin. So yeah, let's not do that right now. And then Corsica as well. That's another thing. Should I, do I need more caravels? My tier 2 boats. I don't think that's really a priority either. So let's hang tight on that. But I definitely want to be getting a keep going, I believe. Yeah, let's get a keep going there. What do I want to build here in Malta? Castle, perhaps? No, dockyard, yeah. So that way I can build my caravels there in Malta. And Crete, you're good. And then you need, let's just do a border fort for now. And then dockyard. And that should be good. Yeah, I don't want to train anything there. Actually, yeah, I do want to train something, because I don't have any peasants garrisoning this castle. So let's just assign a few of these titles that I have sitting around. You know, titles for Rhodes and Corsica and Sardinia. Let's assign these titles, and then let's move my mercenaries into Cyprus to get this battle going there and really kick things off here. Yikes, the English sweat epidemic in Aragon. This frightening disease kills in hours after symptoms first show themselves. Income halved in Aragon. Ugh, that sounds pretty nasty indeed. Let's see, Northumbria. The French are mobilizing and preparing for a major attack. The Golden Horde appeared to be the target of their planned invasion. Okie dokie, not really has anything to do with me, but at least they're not trying to attack me. That feels good. And the port hasn't been finished. Yeah, I actually had to set aside my invasion of Cyprus. I thought that the port was already finished here, but it's not. It wasn't. So I could not invade with that army until this turn. So yes, now I can invade with all of my mercenary armies. All right, yeah. This is what I want, right? I mean, it's not perfectly ideal because it would get rid of my alliance with the Egyptians, but I think I'm okay with that. I would prefer to have an alliance with the French, just to, you know, kind of guarantee that they don't attack me in the meantime. So let's do that. Oh yes, and the Germans have allowed me to marry their daughters. That's really two of their daughters, perhaps. Okay, that's lovely. Prince Enrique, what do you got? Approachable manner. So +1 acumen, +10 happiness. That looks good. All right, lovely stuff. I did lose these frickin' crossbow bandits here. I didn't have any peasants here in Corsica when I left my armies, so that's really frustrating. I need to bring some soldiers back to deal with that. Let's see, do I have? Yeah, just bring these guys over. They can come on over and they can deal with those crossbows. And now I can attack. Now I can bring these guys over to Cyprus. You, and yeah, bring these guys over as well. Probably should bring some decent knights. Yeah, they have some knights here, some good chivalric knights. That should be nice, but yeah, handgunners, why not? Let's just a ragtag group of people thrown in there and get Cyprus for us. Maybe bring over these, yeah. Ooh, yes. Oh yes, 4 chivalric knights and 1 feudal knight. That's the force that I need. These are the guys that are going to take Cyprus. Leading the charge, just go full flying V and take down those crossbows. Let's bring these halberdiers as well, just to kind of make sure the job gets done. And there we, yeah, that's going to be that. I think it's going to be led by, let's see, a 4-star general? My 4-star catapult. Oh dear, that's so funny. That's so haggard. So what, I have to bring a catapult in my attacking army if I want a general? God damn it, that's so stupid. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to lead with someone who's a better fit. Let's find a general for this attacking army for that to make sense. Let's see. Oh yeah, I have my mercenary army right here. But there's no good generals either, so don't want to forget them though. That would be dumb because that was the whole reason why I waited. And let's find someone. Let's see, we got a 4-star general here. He's in a unit of Royal Knights. Although he is like my only good general in my southern borders, so that's not totally ideal. Oh yeah, I still have these guys over here. Yeah, I should bring them because Portugal's gonna be fine now without them. Okay. Barely. Jesus. Man, Portugal's not fine. Only 104 loyalty. They need some more peasants. They needed some more peasants. Yeah, that's what they need. Let's lower taxes actually. Until I get some more peasants here in Portugal. Civil peasant army, making sure that the people there are happy. And yeah, let's just bring this army over. Like, why? Let's just make sure this gets done over here in Cyprus. And that way I can bring, yeah, that way I'll have a 4-star general who is in a unit of chivalric knights, and everything will make sense. Let's make sure, let's top him off, give him a good 40 men in his unit. And that should be good. Let's see. Skilled risky attacks. Oh, cool. This is, so because I attacked that horde of peasants with just like a couple knights, he got this, this really cool trait here. So skilled risky attacks. He is skilled at attacking when outnumbered, +1 to command in this situation. So I wonder if that would apply. And he's also a skilled attacker, so +1 when command when attacking. So he's up to, oh right, okay, so he was a 3-star, but then he's a 4-star because he's attacking. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, nice. I don't know if I would be outnumbered though. It kind of makes me want to like get rid of some of my soldiers here just so that I make sure that he is outnumbered, and then I would just be up to a 5-star? That seems kind of like a good idea. I'm not going to overthink it. I'm not going to overthink that one. It'd be kind of cool to play with that, but whatevs. If I'm outnumbered, then I'm outnumbered, and I'll just go with it. Sometimes I just can't help myself, and in this case, since I did just have enough cavalry to actually form a full stack of cavalry, I could not help myself. Even though one of those units ended up being just like a 9-man unit of Genites. Yeah, I couldn't just like have 15 units of cav and then 1 unit of infantry. Because that would have felt dumb. So let's get in here and... oh dear, let's just go. Let's just go. Like, there's really, really not going to be a whole lot of strategy here in this one. I mean, there's going to be some strategy, I suppose, but I'm not even going to get my guys, like, grouped up. Yeah, the fact that they're not in the forest makes me happy. Let's get my guys running right away. And let's start assigning orders. Yeah, Khwarezmian cavalry, go after those archers. Feudal knights, go after these archers. Chivalric knights, go here. You go here. Genites. Here. General, go here. Make sure everyone is running. And we already got some guys into combat on this side. Our mounted crossbows are chasing off their crossbows over here. Feudal knights, let's make sure you can help out our mounted crossbows fighting off their guys. And yeah, everyone has their charge orders. Make sure everyone's running. Yes, you guys, you can start running as well. And yeah, don't want to forget about their artillery as well. So when I get a chance, I can kill them. And this is... oh man, and this is why we play the game. For moments like this. Moments of just pure hilarity and fun. Let's chase down these crossbows. Yeah, I was kind of afraid they were going to hang out into this forest, but they did not choose to do that, so lucky for me here. Here, you guys can swing around and take out... where's our artillery? Did their artillery already run away? That's going to be it for the enemy general, but there is reinforcements for this army, so that's the fun doesn't end, you know. There's gonna be more. There's gonna be more of this. There's gonna be more just pure carnage. Let's see. Looks like I'm cutting down some arquebusiers on this side with my mounted crossbows. Mounted crossbows, yep, doing the work of God here. Let's make sure that we continue chasing down these crossbows that are in the forest. I do not want them to turn around and start getting some shots off on me. Are we ready for a round 2? I think we are ready for a round 2. Let's go in here and wrap these guys up. And they're coming in at a nice little angle here, so we can get right in on their flank here with these units. You can make sure that you're running. That'd be wonderful. And let's go, boys. Let's waste no time. Let's get in there. They think they're going to get nice and cozy here on this hill, and I think not. They think they want to bunch up on my knights on this side. They're just going to create a little kill house for all of my guys coming in on this side. Yeah, that's going to feel really, really good. Horse archers, you don't need to shoot. You have swords. Go, 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 go. Run them down. Now, some guys are getting away, so there is probably going to be need for a siege. But you know what I have besides 20 units of cavalry? Well, I have like 20 units of artillery, so... oh man, am I gonna fight a siege battle where I just bring all artillery and then I just withdraw them all, like after I use all of my ammunition? Is that what's gonna happen? That might be what happens here. And that's gonna do it. So I did lose 40 men, but I killed 295 and I captured 826. Somehow I doubt that the Byzantines will be able to afford to ransom back 826 men, but we will see. What do I know? Corsica, yeah, this is that crossbow. Let's just kind of auto-resolve that. I don't really want to fight that. Lose 4 guys, but I got Corsica back. Release them. Ransom refused. Yeah, the Byzantines cannot afford those guys. And now Cyprus is now mine. Let's see. Catholic bandits. Okie dokie. And the Swiss have emerged. All right. Nice. A warlord has been working in secret to establish a new faction. He has organized a rebellion and declared himself the new ruler. A number of other rebellions in progress have declared allegiance to his faction. Number of provinces being attacked, 1. So it's just Switzerland. And yeah, the Pope still doesn't want that ceasefire, which is unfortunate. All right, let's check this out. Let's see, Swiss. Yeah, they always have their nice Swiss halberdiers, and yeah, they come in with some pretty good units, don't they? Some Swiss armored pikemen, yeah. Yeah, so it would be nice if they also... Do they come in at war automatically with the French? No, they did not, so... Seems like they would, because they're taking Switzerland off of the French. So, yeah, that'd be nice, that'd be nice. It looks like... Ooh, wow, the Italians took Austria off the French. Okay. Yeah, the Italians have some decent troops here, so I don't know if the French will be able to get this back. They do have a sizable amount of forces here in Tyrolia, but... That's a little precarious for them, because if they leave Tyrolia to help Austria, and then they lose Tyrolia to, say, maybe the Swiss, or maybe the papacy attacks or something, then this army is going to get cut off as well. And they won't have anywhere to flee to if that's what happens, so... Yeah, interesting stuff. Interesting. Yeah, the French are under pressure. They really are. They really are under pressure, and that could be making my job easier going forward. Looks like, yeah, they lost to Wales as well. Yeah, or they're about to lose Wales. And, ooh, 4 turns. Well, four turns for this garrison to fall. Then they'll lose Wales. Unless some of these other armies come and help out here. But that's the issue that they have, is that they can't really have these armies leave these provinces because they're relying on them to keep the population loyalty high. So, that's something that they're struggling with, right? Mercia, 98%. Wessex, 103%, and I don't even have a spy here. You know, I had a spy die, I think. So if I need to get a spy in Wessex, they're going to be below 100% again. So this would only take 2 turns to finish off this garrison here in the Rhodian castle. Or I could bring in 16 units of artillery and just bomb them to hell. I do have a 4-star catapult general. Oh dear. Oh, it's so tempting. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Here we have it. I did actually bring 14 units of artillery to a siege battle. Oh man, yeah, some demi-culverins. I have a bunch of them. I have 4 demi-culverins. And then I have 3 bombards. 4 trebuchets, 1 mangonel, and I even have 1 ballista as well. Here's my bombards on this side. Then I have my trebuchets lined up on this side. As you can see, they're a bit shorter range than the bombards, so they're tucked in a little bit closer here. Then my mangonel as well, hanging out right here. Maybe I should have some more units on this side. Oh, I'm not going to think about it. I'm not going to overthink it. And then I have my ballista. I actually do have a ballista. And he's so short range, so he's kind of tucked in right here. So, yeah, without further ado, let's just kind of begin this battle and have some fun here. This could be pretty hilarious. I doubt my ballista is going to be able to get much done here, but why not? Let's just have some fun. Well, let's see what kind of damage this artillery is doing to this castle. I mean, so far, gatehouse is down to 45%. This wall's starting to crumble as well. Looks like my, one of my guns has exploded. Oh, geez. I wonder which gun was it? Which gun just exploded? Was it my bombard? Does it say down here? Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. Okay. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Okay. So let's just have this crew start to withdraw so that I can get some other units on. But you know what? Despite that bombard blowing up, I think I'm going to be able to get through here, you know? We are already inside of the inner keep on this side. Are we getting shot at on this side? Looks like they're Is it their arrow towers or their ballista towers? Must be their ballista towers. Getting some shots on my artillery pieces on this side, but looks like, yeah, looks like we're gonna be able to get in regardless.
The enemy general has been slain. And even now his body
we just killed the enemy general with one of our artillery pieces. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I wonder which one did it. Yeah, there's no way of knowing, unfortunately. But we have so many holes in these walls now. I think it's pretty safe for us to start working on these arrow towers and these ballista towers now. Now that I have done a lot of damage to this castle, I've taken down a lot of the towers, the ballista towers, the arrow towers, the gates, ooh, shit. I forgot about the inner gate there. But I did, you know, bring in enough, have enough walls on this side taken care of. Ooh, man, these guys are getting some little pot shots in on my cavalry. That's a little annoying because I'm not quite ready to charge in yet. And these Pavis crossbows are doing a bit of damage to me. Yeah, I was a little bit sloppy there. I was getting my knights just around in position and they were getting picked off by archers on the inside. And then I also get my general in danger as well. On this side, you got, I got a little close to these archers here. And they were just wailing on him. So hopefully he's out of range by now. Yeah, he's far... Are they still getting picked off? Jesus. Man, those archers, yeah, they're not messing around. Oh, I think that's the towers actually. Yeah, I think that's the ballista towers. Fucking hell. Okay, yeah, I need to get in here. I need to finish this siege up because yeah, I'm starting to take some casualties here. So let's kind of move up here and here. And then let's just kind of go on in. I don't know if... So I put my reinforcements in a certain order, of course, because I want to, you know, have my reinforcements come on in a certain order. I don't know if that worked, because I don't know if this is the army that I picked to come on first, but... Oh, well. Let's just go in there. I got some Vikings, some pikemen. Let's start running. Handgunners, you guys can go into melee as well, because... Handgunners are decent in melee, actually. They're kind of okay. And my archers can kind of hang out in the back and shoot over the heads. Billmen, you guys can go in through the front gate here. Chivalric sergeants, you guys can go in as well. And arblasters, yeah, you don't just go in as well. On this side, militia sergeants, let's get in here and get rid of these archers. Pikemen can attack the Pavis arblasters. And then arquebusiers, yeah, you here. Archers here, and then crossbows, you guys also get in, and you guys can also fight in melee as well, because why not? And then, do I want to send my knights in, or do I want to keep waiting? How many units do they have here? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units. So I should probably wait until I've cleaned up the inner part. And I should probably get some units. Yeah, you can attack these guys. That'd be wonderful. There you go. There you go. And I should probably get these gates down first as well, so that I can distract some of their attention this way. And then I can send my knights in through the rear and kind of gang up on these units once they have their attention distracted by my infantry coming through the inner gate. The inner gate is now open, so let's just kind of charge on in. Cav will come in through this side. Infantry's going straight up the gut here. And then Cav can come in on this side as well. You here, Quaresmian cavalry, come in here. Kill these Pavis crossbows. Yeah, they seem like they're a little bit distracted. Shooting. Yeah, looks like they're kind of pointed towards the gate on this side. Yep, General can come in, take out these Pavis crossbows. And then this Chivalric Knight can come park out here. And yeah, we are getting right in here, and we will finish off the Byzantines here in Cyprus. And yeah, that's going to be it for my island conquest here, so that's going to feel pretty gosh darn good. Just one last little pocket of resistance hanging out here in this castle, and yeah, this is about to be over here. Was it 3 guys left? Just surrounded by heavy cav? Yeah, they're going to have a really rough time here. Kind of surprised that they're lasting this long. Holy smokes. And that's going to be it. Yes, nice. So I did lose 326, but you know what? I got the job done. And most of those were mercenaries, or at least they hopefully should have been mercenaries. And I will be disbanding them anyway, so that feels pretty good. Let's see, siege in Cyprus. Okay, so I pillaged some money there. Ransom refused, that was to be expected. And I have the largest military. Okay, cool. And goddamn, that sucks. Okay, so the Almohads are gone now, again, because their king died and they had no heirs, which is kind of bizarre. Yeah, it sucks because they weren't able to really accomplish anything because their faction reemergence happened with like a really crappy unit roster. So the good news is that maybe I can force another Almohad reemergence, possibly with better units this time. That would be nice. And it looks like the Mongols are planning an attack on the Byzantines. Looking at this mini-map up in the corner, the only province that the Mongols and the Byzantines border is Nicaea. So that'd be interesting there. Let's see, I need to get a spy caught here in Aquitaine. And Rhyme Sparse. Francesco Petrarca was born in Arezzo, Italy. Since that time, he has traveled widely, been well-educated, and enjoyed the good life. This has not stopped him from becoming a poet of distinction, all inspired by the beauty of one woman, whom he calls Laura in his works. These distracting poems have caused at least minus 10% zeal in much of northern Italy. And then Prince Felipe is now honorable warrior. Not sure what he's done to deserve that, but his chivalrous conduct has been noted with approval by his friends and enemies. +1 morale, -1 dread. Prince Alfonso oozes charm, so -1 dread for him. And yeah, that feels pretty good to have gotten Cyprus down here, making a fat 132 florins per turn. But you know that's only normal taxes, so we're gonna bump that up a little bit. But yeah, it's not gonna be a moneymaker, but it will actually help decrease the upkeep on some of my boats, I suppose. And yeah, it just kind of makes me feel good. That's kind of the main reason why I got it. Makes me feel good. Does it change my points at all? It doesn't look like it. I think I'm still at 4. I think that's where I was at before for Conquest. So that's not going to change anything. But you know what? It's all about style points sometimes. Sometimes it's about sending a message. So now that I have that, I would like to try to get a ceasefire now with the Byzantines. That would be lovely. And then we could start trading. That'd be really nice. Hopefully they'll take it. And yeah, this is the only province. If the Mongols are planning an attack on the Byzantines, it would have to be here. This is the only place where they border. Or Constantinople as well. Yeah, they're super weak here in Constantinople, so this would be the prime target, I suppose. If that were to happen, we should definitely be able to get a ceasefire with the Byzantines. Hopefully that's what happens. Yeah, the Mongols kind of took over that siege. They kind of kicked the Italians out and said, like, hey, we're going to do this. So yeah, 2 more turns before this entire French garrison falls. And then the Italians moved on over to Tyrolia. And this French garrison's going to fall in 2 turns. Yeah, Jesus. That's a bit of French power right there falling. And yeah, the Swiss are working on this, which is going to last for another 3 turns, which is kind of a bit. So they need this castle for them to, have agency as a faction, so that's kind of a pain in the butt. But there's really not much for the French to do. They can't really stop the Swiss from doing this, so they will be getting their own province here in Switzerland soon, 3 turns. So that's going to be that. Yeah, that's going to be causing some issues. They are officially at war now, right? No, they're not. That's bizarre. Huh. Yeah, because the French, that's really bizarre that the Swiss and the French are not officially at war, even though the Swiss are besieging the French in a castle. It's interesting. Now that my Mediterranean empire has been completed, now I can really focus in and hone in on France and taking that preparation to the next level, for getting rid of them. And I feel like are really on the opposite side of things, right? They're kind of on the decline, it feels like. Even though the Almohads did die out here in Algeria, I really feel like I can possibly get another reemergence at some point. Hopefully they had another son that just was not of age yet by the time their dad died. And hopefully I will be able to get another reemergence here, possibly here in Tunisia or Cyrenaica. Morocco might be a little bit difficult because they do have some decent armies here, but there's still a chance to take a few more territories away from the French just through using rebellions and reemergences and whatnot. they're pretty well entrenched here in the Levant, but yeah, unfortunately the Egyptians don't really have the power to push back here. But then on this side, you know, in Europe, in Central Europe, it's just going crazy for them. I mean, they're losing territories in England, and these these factions are just going crazy. You know, the Germans, the Swiss, the Italians, the Mongols. The only people that are being a little bit passive here is the papacy, which is unfortunate because that would just be the finishing touches, right? That would just be what the French needed is another invasion or, you know, something from the papacy, because the French are excommunicated, so they're having issues in that regard as well. I thought that was from possibly attacking the papacy, but I guess not, because they are not at war. Not at war, are they? No, they're not. But in any case, my future planning for this war with the French will have to come at a later episode. So, as always, I hope you've enjoyed this one, and thank you very much for watching. This has been Concept playing Medieval Total War. Thank you very much, and goodbye.